Guys, welcome back again to another video. This time it's a different one, but as you click this video you have to stay or it will be official that you are into man, right bro? Right. I won't stretch the time and we will get straight into the tips. First it will be the mechanics, then consistency, and then the mindset, which is probably one of the biggest things in CS. And also a bonus point which will be on the end of the video. Alright, so stay tuned and listen bro, listen, alright? So what happened here? Even though the enemy heard me, expected me and had the perfect crosshair placement on head level, he couldn't get the kill. If you slow this down, you can see how he had to instantly react to the peak, and the reaction time with that got him dead. As well, he had to adjust his crosshair to my position more to the left. Instead of a jiggle peak where he could have killed me, I killed him. This is the so-called wide peek. You don't jiggle peek or try and get information, you peek wide with confidence from the corner, so the enemy is surprised by it, and as you can see he missed many bullets here and couldn't swing on my body fast enough. Let's watch the next kill with basically the same movement and analyze it real quick, alright? To get into the next mechanic, which we are gonna combine with the wide peek. Here we almost got the same situation, right? The enemy does know where I am by seeing my flash that I was throwing and knows I'm about to peek. Even though he has perfect crosshair placement and I was the one flashed by my own flash.
He's got it!
He got killed. Let's see why. This was the exact same wide peek maneuver and it helped me getting the kill. You always want a wide peek from the corner or wall you are about to cross. As the enemy is holding the corner and with your surprise attack, you may get to kill him first before he can even adjust his crosshair to your position. Now we are gonna add one more mechanic to the wide peek to make it even harder for the enemy to kill you. And let's see it in action first. What you saw here is the so-called crouch peek. You can do it on its own or combine it with the wide peek. This is like an Elden Ring boss for the enemy, as you don't just peek, but you also lower your head level, so they have to adjust their crosshair horizontal and vertically. Let's explain it real quick. For the crouch peek, you wanna hold your crouch key while peeking the corner. This way you are harder to hit, but also you get better accuracy as your recoil gets better, as we can see here. That's why sometimes you can even keep moving. The first shots are pinpoint. The only downside is that you are slow and not as quick as you would be standing. That's why you have to get this both wide and crouch peek into your gameplay to practice it. Let's cut it with the mechanics for now. If you want to see more of these techniques, let me know in the comments and I will drop another video with more advanced mechanics. Now we need to talk about consistency, as nothing means anything if you can't repeat it. One of the most important points is your setup. Have it ready and consistent every time you play. You sit the same way, you grab your mouse the same way, you have your keyboard the same way every time you play. Stop changing something every time you get bad rounds. Just leave it be. This way you will build a comfortable gaming session every time you hop in. And this goes hand in hand with your settings. Get comfortable with your sensitivity. Practice flicks, spray pattern and tracking. Start using your sensitivity in every FPS shooter you play. This way your muscle memory will get used to it more and more, independent of which game you're playing. You start to train your aim passively for CS, even though you're not even playing it. Alright guys, we almost got our 3 points covered, and here is the last one, and it's the biggest thing in CS ever. It's called the mindset. It covers almost every aspect of emotions, thinking and focus. Let's pick emotions first. There are 3 stages in CS that will make you the worst player ever. First, it's getting triggered. After that, you get tilted, and the worst thing is you becoming a full troll. By then, you have lost your complete focus and now you're trapped in your own emotions where you can't seem to escape out of. It's the best thing that can happen to the enemy team, because now they're playing against a worse opponent than ever. Bro, was? Die cheat, man! The next thing is your thinking. It's influenced by your emotions big time. You need to have neutral thinking about the match that you are currently playing, so you can predict the enemy, predict some plays. Smart.
Ja man, easy. So, nein, da.
They were so smart!
Ja, man.
Predict where someone could hide or peek. If you get into the positive or negative state of thinking, you will realize how you're suddenly throwing the game by either too confident or uncontrolled plays. The last thing is your focus. Let's say you have your emotions and thinking under control, right? But the focus can completely throw all your emotions and thinking across the room. Why? You need to have a clear head before getting into a match. If you're still mad about something that happened, you're not ready to play. And there's more, but I hope you get what this means. It will only need a few bad tests. What? To the smoke, bro!
Down.
I'm sick of this game. Or a negative comment from an opponent in CS, and that alone will trigger all the emotions that are stored up in your head. And it's like a stack of cards that will come down on you. So here's how to fix that mindset. First, delete your ego. See the game as a game and not as an ego competition. It's a game. We are old enough to understand that. So if you get triggered by the enemy telling your shit in the comments mid-game, or you get killed 10 times in a row, there's something you need to fix on your side. Start having fun. See the game as a progress where the more you train, the better you become. And just let the bad games be bad games and not ruin your evening. Second, tilting is immature. Realize that tilting either in CS or in real life won't bring you far in CS or in life, and it also affects others around you. By the time where the emotions affected your teammates or yourself, the match is basically lost. Stop tilting and start thinking. Hype your teammates up rather than dumping your negative emotions onto them. And if you get tilted, just breathe and get out of the zone you are currently in. With the zone, I mean the hole you fell into with the negative emotions. You can get out of it by realizing that you're just playing a game. Third and last, practice. Practice everything you have learned so far here. Mechanics, then consistency and the mindset. If you don't progress, you will start to get mad when you repeat the same mistakes over and over. You think you're not getting better, but you are, just very slow. And it's almost like you can't see it, and that's because you're just playing the game. And maybe you just want to play the game and not sweat, but sometimes you get onto a certain elo where the enemies will just be better. So you got 2 choices. Either you accept it, which will not always be fun, or you start practicing. By getting into workshops or aim trainer, you can boost your gameplay big time. This way you're actually practicing, not just playing. After you start doing that, the game also will be more fun, because suddenly you're hitting plays or shots you've never hit before. Alright guys, you made it. I hope this video helped you and that it was entertaining enough. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe to see more content that is on its way. And until then, peace out.